It's 2025, and the word on the street is that some of you still believe in the moon landing. So I figured we should try to remedy that. Here's a few points that may change your mind. Let's watch this guy drive around on this buggy. Isn't that fun? Watch as the thing turns. Why aren't his arms moving if he's steering it? That looks weird. Why is the horizon so close? If the moon is supposedly a quarter of the size of the Earth, which they used to say 1/6 the size, but now's not the time to get into that. If it's only a quarter of the size, why is the horizon that close? Is the horizon only 4 times further than that here on Earth? I don't think so. Looks like a studio to me. Now let's look at this. This dude's supposedly driving around in this buggy on the moon, communicating with Houston.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here.
As he's driving around, it's bouncing up and down. Listen to his voice.
It negotiates small craters quite well, although there's a lot of roll.
Does it sound like somebody who's bouncing up and down in a vehicle to you, or does his voice sound steady? Let's listen.
It feels like we need the seatbelts, doesn't it, Jim? Yeah, really do. That really bouncing, doesn't it?
Let's look at one more thing. Look at the rooster tails coming off of this. Doesn't look much different than wood on Earth, does it? Now let's speed it up and see how it looks. That's weird. I get it. I used to be just like you. I believed that these great guys went to space and had the greatest achievement of all time. So why did they look like this when they left and like this when they got back?
It was our pleasure to have participated in one great adventure.
Or maybe you're more interested in practical things, like how they spent all that time out there in space and landed on the moon, but they all came back clean shaven. Just something to think about. Why is it that the entire time they were on the moon, none of them went, "Oh my God, look at Earth, it's so beautiful"? And why only shortly before did this man, Gus Grissom, say that there's no way that this thing would make it to the moon, and then he mysteriously die in a fire?
Hey, how are we gonna get the moon if we can't talk between 3 buildings? I can't hear that thing you're saying. Jesus Christ.
All we're asking is that you look into these things and that you think about them with a clear head. And before you believe another government agent that feeds you lies, maybe look into this instead. That's where the answers are. Peace and love.